Welcome back. Here in this video we will be demonstrating the code for guess the number game which I have discussed in previous video. Now let's get into it. I'll be creating a new project, a console application, a C program giving the name guess number. Okay, Segwit compiler. So let's get into it. Here I'm in code blocks which give me the template of the code. Okay, so let's start. So here first I told you that you need to add an preprocessor library, extra preprocessor library, that is hashtag include time.h. Okay, so what this does, it creates or it generates a random number. Okay, so first of all let's initialize some random variables or some variables. Guess variable, which will be the guess thing, means what the guess the user did. Then the number of guess variable, that it has 5, we have 5 guesses now, and the time variable which I told you to. Okay, so this is what we have, some variables in our thing. So now let's first of all initialize the random number generator. Initialize the random number generator. Okay, whatever. So it is done by srand function, which gives parameter as unsigned with time and percent time. Okay, so this is how we initialize the random number generator, and then we get the random number from the user. Get the or this is to check whether the random number is in our limit or not. Random number is equals to rand, so we need to get it below 21. Okay, so it is 21. So now let us print out some lines like what we need. This is the guessing game. Okay, this is the guessing game. Then I have chosen a number between 0 and 20, which you must guess. Okay, which you must guess. Now let's build an outer loop for checking the number of guess is 5, the initialization. Then conditional number of guess must be greater than 0, and the increment number of guess, we will be decreasing. Okay, we will be going backside 5 4 3 2 1 and then 0. Okay, number of guess, which will be printing. So here, see, this is important, that I have, so I will say you have percent chances. Okay, so percent tries. So I'll make it more good. See how I do it. TR, it's for, I will be using a ternary operator over here. See how I'll tell you. Tries left. Okay, you have this much tries left. Now in place of D format specifier, I need number of guess, and here tr, see, for one I'll use try, and for more than one I'll be using IES. Okay, so what I do, see here, it's number of guess if this is equals to 1. Okay, if this is equals to 1, then true, it will be Y, else I need IES. You might have studied this ternary operator. Okay, so this is important key. If it is 1, then I need Y. So it is like, if it is true, then the first value. If it is false, then the next value. After this, I'll be printing enter the guess. I'll be asking for the guess, enter the guess, and then I'll be scanning the guess. Okay, scanf, and I'll be writing %d and %guess. Okay, I'll be taking the guess value. Now this is our loop. We have 5 tries, and the 5 times it will run. Now the number is random number that the compiler has chosen, or it is greater than that, less than that, that will be checking. So if we need if statement. Okay, if guess is equals to random number, if both are equal, then what? Then print what? Congratulations, you have guessed the number, or you won. Congrats, whatever the spelling is, you guessed the number. You guessed the number. Okay, then if it is not in the range of 0 to 20, okay, so else if will have multiple conditions. Now we can use switch statements also, but we don't have too many variables. Okay, we don't have too many conditions. When we have 40 to 50 cases, then we use this switch statements, but we have very 2 to 3 conditions, so it is not necessary to use the switch statement over here. So guess if it is less than 0, or, okay, we will be using or operator, or guess is greater than 20, then what? Here we are checking the limit. Okay, checking the limit. We have the limit now, so I'll not use curly braces here. Also I must not use curly braces, but still printf, because we are using just a single line. So printf that I said the number must be between 0 to 20. Okay, \n. Still this is a try. Okay, out of 5, 1 try is gone because you have entered a wrong number still. Okay, so this is elif. Again we have one more condition, else if guess or random number is greater than guess. If it is greater, then what? Printf, sorry, let's say sorry, %d, the number that is entered, the guess that you have entered is wrong. Okay, is wrong. My number is greater than that, okay, so try again. So we have \n and comma, we will enter the guess. Whatever the guess you had here is wrong, do enter, try another. Okay, so this is L. Okay, sorry. Now again, if it is smaller, else if random number is smaller than guess. Okay, if random number is smaller than the guess, then what? Then printf what again? Sorry, I'll just copy and paste. Sorry, the number is smaller. The number is smaller or lesser, whatever. Number is less than the number that you have entered. So this, okay. So this is what the thing is. One thing I forgot to do here is this, and here we'll be using break statement, of course, because what if it is done, so we don't need to check the other conditions now. So directly we will move out of the loop, out of the for loop completely. Okay, this is the thing. Now if everything is correct, but now this is for 5 tries. If 5 tries are completed, still 5 tries are completed and still he or she is not able to guess the number, so what? Printf, you have you you had 5 tries, you have 5 tries and failed. The number is, and we will reveal the number is %d, whatever the number is, and backslash and to move to the next line, and we will say that is the random number. Okay, this is how do we code. Okay, so do you got? We did random number, then we guessed the we initialized the random number, then we guessed that guess equals to 0. We have initialized the guess to 0, whatever the guess the user puts. Then we have number of guesses that is equals to 5, which is initialized. The number 5 is initialized over here. Okay, then we initialize the srand, that is what I said you to copy it directly, and then this is to check whether I said you this is the seed for that. Okay, seed for generating the random number. Then I said you that the number must be between 0 to 20, that is the check. Okay, that the number is between 0 to 20. Then we wrote the simple print statements, then we move towards the for loop. Okay, that this must tries less. Here we have used the ternary operator. This is one more thing that you might have learned in this video. Okay, so enter the guess, checking the guess, scanning the guess. Okay, and using the break statement over here. Let's run the video, let's run the code. So this is the guessing game. I have chosen a number between 0 to 20 which you must guess. Enter. You have 5 tries. Enter the guess. I guess 8, so it says smaller than that. I guess 5. It's smaller than that. I said 0. It's greater than that. Let's put 3. Smaller than that. What is left? 1. Congrats, you have guessed the number. You have 5. Okay, one thing, it has guessed the number, still you have 5 tries and the number is 1 is written over here. So this is something bug in our program, that we have this line must not be printed if we have congrats here. Okay, so here if break statement is applied, then it will move to out of for and this will be printed, but we need to come, but that line, that break must take it to this line, 40th line. So let's write return over there. Let's see. Okay, let's write return and let's see, build and run. Let's see, just get greater than that, less 15, smaller than that, greater than that. Okay, congrats, you have guessed. Now that line, this line that you have failed 5 tries, that is not written over here. Okay, so this is the thing that we have guessed the number. This is the guessing game that we have made using C. Another video will be coming soon for Python tutorial also. Okay, how do we make it in Python, that will also be there. So here we have learned how do we generate the random number. Okay, this thing and this thing and the limit what we want, these things are important, and this variable, these 3-4 lines are important for generating a random number. Okay, so thank you, and come again and subscribe to Eat Sleep Code Repeat.